Mark and Kelly have grown into adulthood together, giving of themselves through 1,000 small kindnesses and sacrifices. And they've built a lasting love together through deep knowledge and acceptance of one another for who they are. Now, it is time to join their love and lives together.
We got time, honey, to make this whatever we want. See the days running, stretching out just for us. Fill them all with our dreams, miles gone and pretty things. The prettiest of all is your heart. Hold my breath, pinch my skin, can't believe we're living it. Where I wanna be is where you are. In our lives there may be things that try to come between me and you. But I know we'll make it through, 'cause they can't take away my love. Fill the days with our dreams, miles gone and pretty things. The prettiest of all is your heart. Hold my breath, pinch my skin, can't believe we're living it. Where I wanna be is where you are. In our lives there may be things that try to come between me and you. But I know we'll make it through, 'cause they can't take away my love. No, they can't take away my love. No, they can't take away my love. No, they can't take away my love.
Their story begins in high school. Kelly said Mark first caught her eye when he was running shirtless with the cross-country team. Mark said, frankly, he needed a prom date. But he reached out first through a mutual friend And on that first date, they spent the entire 3.5 hours talking and joking through a Harry Potter movie. They may not have been paying attention, but there must have been magic in that theater, because they both said the connection was immediate and intense, and that they had never felt the same way about anyone else before. Unfortunately, they met just as Mark was getting ready to leave for college, and they knew the distance would be tough. After a few short months, Mark texted Kelly and popped the question every girl wants to hear. So we gonna do this or what? They did, in fact, do this. For the next 5 years, they lived anywhere from 2.5 to 6 hours apart, spending late nights texting and long Amtrak rides traveling to see each other. But the bond between them only grew stronger. Mark remembers coming home from Friday track practices at Eastern to find Kelly waiting at his apartment. And she remembers getting up at 5 a.m. Monday morning to drive back to Southern for her 8 a.m. class just so they could spend a little more time together on Sunday night. While Mark ran 15 miles, Kelly rode her bike alongside, once almost passing out trying to keep up with him, just so they could be next to each other. After years spent too far apart, they also learned to be close, really close. Moved into a 600 square foot apartment the day of the stay-at-home order in March 2020, close. They didn't have groceries, they didn't have paper products, but they had each other. Through it all, they learned to balance and appreciate one another more deeply. Kelly loves Mark's commitment and passion, and how he's always striving to be better and perseveres through challenges. Mark loves how Kelly can be the life of the party and get along with everyone while being confident in herself, and keeps him from overthinking or taking life too seriously. Both of them said they appreciate how the other serves as a supporter and a confidant, and that they're stronger together because they've learned how to rely on one another and help each other think through challenges. Kelly, Mark says that you've been together for his entire adult life, and you have been his best friend and personal consultant since he was old enough to start thinking on his own. He's excited to see what the future holds and for your hard work and perseverance to come to fruition. Mark, Kelly wants to share how much she appreciates your loyalty over the past 11 years, and that your ability to cook is just an added bonus to how wonderful you are. She looks forward to lots of laughter and adventure, knows you'll go above and beyond to provide for her and your family together. Mark and Kelly have certainly faced plenty of challenges over the past 11 years, but they've tackled each together and grown more loyal to one another as a result. They both agree that marriage means supporting your partner when they need you most, even when they're not at their best. And they understand what that means more than most. Mark hopes that in a way nothing changes in marriage because they've already come so far together, but also that officially tying the knot will take their relationship to the next level. Kelly is excited to start on the next step of their journey as a more unified couple, living by the vows they've made to each other, and of course, to take on a nice simple last name that no one will mispronounce or misspell. To all of their friends and family today, Mark and Kelly thank you for being an important part of this story, and they hope that you will continue to be. They know you'll support them through good times and bad, being there when they need a friendly ear or someone to lean on. And they hope you'll all continue to stay in touch, even as life gets busier, because their friends and family always remind them of how truly loved they are. Mark and Kelly have elected to share vows that they've written for one another. Mark, Kelly, the promises that you are about to make are not to be taken lightly. These vows are your way of openly declaring your commitment not only to one another, but also to all of those who are here in attendance today. Kelly, ladies first.
Mark Anthony Pedziwiatr Jr. Where do I begin? It balances between feeling like a lifetime with you already and feeling like we're back to 2012, almost 12 years ago when I just met you. I could not have asked for a better person to spend my life with. You make me smile and laugh when I need it and can turn around any hard day. With your humor and presence, you are my absolute best friend and partner through everything. I really can't imagine a day or milestone in life without you in it. Thank you for giving me the best 11 years until this point, and I can't wait to grow even more with you for the rest. With every hardship, you have stuck by my side, and I could not be more grateful to have you. Growing up, I didn't know if I'd ever find someone like you. I had never met a more respectful, caring, and funny guy. Your loyalty to me and our relationship is something I cherish every day. Most people can't say they've made it through high school, prom, long distance in college, moving in together during a global pandemic, and still manage to come out on top together. I have been yours since the moment we met. There will never be another person that can fill your place in my heart. I promise to love you every day more than I did the day before and never leave your side. I will continue to be there for you through the good times and the bad. You help me to be the best version of myself, and I will continue to show up for you for all of my days to come. I love you, and I cannot wait to finally have that long Polish last name that nobody can pronounce.
Have to go for that? All right. Kelly, it's almost overwhelming to reflect over the past 11 years and consider all the incredible times we have had and the adversity we've overcome. From starting off as prom dates in high school to not only enduring, but excelling through our long-distance relationship in college, having our first cohabiting experience being stuck in a 600 square foot apartment during a pandemic, to purchasing our first home and starting our adult lives. Through the good and the bad, you've been my best friend and partner my entire adult life, and I couldn't imagine doing life with anyone else. From the moment we met, I loved your sense of humor, your dedication towards pursuing your career, the value you place on your relationship with your family, and how well you instantly connected with my friend group, even though I think some of them like you more than me. As a partner, I admire your ability to keep me grounded during times of uncertainty, reminders of the importance of friends and family, the love and dedication you show as a dog mom towards Austin, your not so great yet shameless karaoke skills, and the respect and understanding you have of my individuality. As the old adage goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So with that being said, going forward as your husband, I vow that I will continue to love you unconditionally, respect and honor you in your presence and absence, to be your biggest supporter during the good times and a shoulder to cry on during the bad times. Marriage is not about perfection, it is about effort, understanding, perseverance, and commitment. I promise to continue to demonstrate these virtues that have fortified our relationship over the past 11 years. I know that the best is yet to come, and I can't wait to see what the next chapter has waiting for us.
It is traditional for couples to say, "I do," on their wedding day. But "I do" is in the present tense. It's a promise made today. Yet the commitment you are about to make is really about the future. It is easy to be in love in the moment. Your promise, though, extends beyond this day to include all of the unknown challenges and joys in all of the days to come. "I will," then, is a more appropriate promise to make. Not just "I do" today, but "I will" for all the days. Kelly, before your friends and family here, on this wonderful day of gladness and good fortune, do you take Mark to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and, forsaking all others, be faithful to him, as long as you both shall live?
I do, and I will.
Mark, before your friends and family here, on this wonderful day of gladness and good fortune, do you take Kelly to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and, forsaking all others, be faithful to her, as long as you both shall live?
I do, and I will.
Kelly and Mark will now exchange rings to symbolize the commitment that they have made. Rings are derived from humble beginnings of imperfect metal to create something striking where there was once very little. The wearing of the rings is a visible outward sign that they have committed themselves to one another. Kelly, Mark, you have professed your love by exchanging your vows. You have symbolized your commitment by exchanging rings, and by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mark, you may kiss the bride. A distinct honor and privilege to be the first to present Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Kelly Pedziwiatr. It is my
into this world we don't really get a say. Little boys and little girls handed the brand new families. There comes a time in life when we finally get to choose, and I choose you. I choose you. We can't give our 2 cents of how tall we want to be. We don't get an opinion on our ethnicity, but the one we spend our life with, that we get to choose. And I choose you. I choose you. I choose you to be by my side. I choose you. Now hold me at night. It's the biggest decision I'm about to get right. I choose you. I choose you. Everybody has one, a choice they get to make. Half human, half heaven, that decides the family trait. Now we all pick the branches that then become the roots. And I choose you. I choose you. I choose you to be by my side. I choose you. Now hold me at night. It's the biggest decision I'm about to get right. I choose you. I choose you. And I was worried I would not know what to do if I was in these shoes. But standing here, it's clearer than the sky is blue. I choose you. I choose you. With so little we control, thank God it's in the rules that we get to choose. And I choose you. I choose you to be by my side. I choose you. Now hold me at night. It's the biggest decision I'm about to get right. I choose you. I choose you.